Tesla's Sentry mode is, I think, one of the coolest things that sets them apart from everybody else out on the competition. The fact that it's using all of these cameras around your car to actually record what's going on around it when you leave it in a parking space. Even if you live in a maybe unsafe area and you just want to keep that on while your car is charging, if you don't have as much of an enclosed garage, it's a really, really great feature that I'm surprised no one else on the auto market has really picked up on that and decided to offer it. And it sounds like, despite Tesla having the best security feature built into their vehicles, it's about to get even better with a feature that people have been requesting for years now. Within the latest Tesla app update 4.2.0, nice, that was just perfect timing. There's actually a lot of code referring to a live dash cam view from the smartphone app, which means that theoretically, this is a feature, of course, a lot of people have been asking for, you'll be able to actually see around the car, or at least perhaps maybe just the front angle. What we don't know yet about this feature, we're seeing the code for it, but it's not officially launched yet, is that you'll be able to, from within the app, view a camera feed of the car in live time. So this will actually be probably a fairly low quality live stream. The main reason Elon Musk in the past has said that they haven't had this feature is because broadcasting a video feed from a vehicle takes a lot of data, particularly if this vehicle is not connected to Wi-Fi, and most of the time it's not. Most of the time people are using Sentry mode, they're parked in a public place. So this would be streaming video feeds over cellular, which is why my guess is if this feature does roll out, I don't think you'll be able to constantly treat your car as like a permanent live streaming machine, because this would just use so much cellular data. This feature might even be restricted to the premium connectivity package only, and I even saw a few people speculating that this would have to be an even higher tier of premium connectivity. Maybe Tesla's gonna have some crazy premium connectivity plus package that costs like 20 bucks a month or something, but you would be able to have at least a temporary view of, hey, what's going on at my car? And of course this would tie in very greatly with push notifications of like Sentry mode, incident reported. You can tap on that and see what the actual issue is. The other thing we're not entirely sure on, but it would make a lot of sense, is if you would actually be able to see previous recordings. Let's say like you were in a company meeting, so you're not on your phone doing anything, but then you leave the meeting, you get a few alerts on your Tesla app from your phone that says, hey, several Sentry mode incidents have been recorded. Could you tap on those notifications and then see from the car what those incidents actually were? That technically wouldn't be live, so it doesn't really tie into what the code in the app is referencing. The idea that this would be a direct from the camera live view of what's going on at your car, no matter how far away you are from the vehicle. This is going to take up a lot of server space for Tesla, and it gets a little bit better than that though. Even for instance, if they don't let you look at previous recordings, I do think that it's pretty awesome. Within the code of this app update, there's evidence of you actually being able to use the microphone on your phone to talk out of the pedestrian warning system of the speaker of the car. So for those who don't know, more recent generation Teslas actually have an external facing speaker that in the past you could use for boombox mode, you know, play music or change the sound of the horn or change the sound the car makes when it's under a certain speed. Now, if someone was messing around with your car or looking on the inside or maybe taking too many pictures of it and they're sitting on the hood or something, from the app, you would actually be able to hold down a microphone button and say, hey, get off my car, and your voice will play outside of the car, and you can be like, hey, I'm recording this, by the way. I can see you right now. And that would just be taking security on the Tesla and taking the capability and the smartness of that vehicle to the absolute next level. So seeing this software update actually roll out to the app means that we're probably only a month or two away from the Teslas themselves getting updates so that they can support this feature. But again, the one downside of this is it might be restricted to a premium connectivity package. It might not be for free with all Teslas because, again, I could see a lot of people abusing this feature where they just want to permanently have their phone open at their desk and just have a 24/7 live stream of whatever their car is doing, and that's going to use way too much data for Tesla to be able to cover. So who knows, maybe they'll give you like a balance every month. They'll be like, okay, you get 10 minutes of live Sentry mode footage of your car every single month. So if you use up too much really quickly, then you don't get to use that feature unless you pay extra 10 bucks a month. And depending on how high bandwidth this data is, I have to imagine it's probably not not going to give you a very high quality stream. It might be like 240p or 360p. Basically, enough resolution for you to tell if someone is vandalizing your vehicle, but not too much to read like their name tag if it's a former employee or something. Either way though, when it comes to software updates in Teslas and how cool those are, this is by far, I think, one of the coolest ones, and I really hope it comes out soon. Let me know how you think this feature will work. I'm curious if it's going to restrict you to only viewing the front-facing camera, or will the app let you actually change angles of the car as it's live? Data-wise, I don't think that would take up much more storage because you're not broadcasting 8 cameras at once. You would just have a little toggle within the app that would say like switch to left camera, switch to rear camera. That type of thing in a live view would be amazing. So feel free to let me know your thoughts on the updates to Sentry mode down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Take care.